Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wrassle Recap. My name is Chris.
My name is Vincent.
Yeah, I don't know why I sound so excited to be here. I think it's because I had to correct myself so I didn't just say Wrassle Graps, the channel name.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, good. Now that we're both clear, welcome back to episode 3. We have some topics here, I think 6 to
We're going
talk
to
about.
skip one of
What do you mean skip one of
them. I didn't watch the one segment,
What one
so I
segment did
don't.
you? I
I
didn't
don't
watch the
remember.
Beatdown one.
All right, here we go. I guess.
Think I didn't watch Think I watched SmackDown after Raw? Yeah.
Well, I know what happened at least. I don't know.
All you gotta know is Pete Dunne is officially back. That's all it is. That's all we're talking about.
Pete
I got.
Dunne is back. Update to the last scoop we had.
It wasn't even a scoop. We just watched SmackDown.
Me didn't watch no SmackDown. I didn't watch the show at all. I have cable
Read
and I still
Twitter.
didn't watch.
We're on
I have
Twitter.
Twitter. I was on
Yeah,
Twitter. Yeah.
that's all you need. You saw Twitter. You saw that Pete Dunne might be coming back, and officially he returned yesterday with the name, the outfit. That's all it is.
Yeah, he came back with the whole thing and the whatnot. I mean, it's not really a good coat to wear in the snow.
It's something. It's an indoor coat.
I don't. Yeah, I feel like you'd wear that over something with long sleeves.
And I read a thing earlier related to Pete Dunne. I think it was someone said that apparently the original Vince idea was he never wanted Pete Dunne to wrestle. He just wanted him to attack people just for fun.
Yeah,
Just
attack
thought I'd
over.
throw
I
that
mean,
out there.
Butch. It's like a guy with rabies, right?
I guess you got to be named that to have rabies. I think it's a package deal.
Yeah, free rabies. Get your free rabies.
Yeah, it's always a price.
Yeah,
So anyway, I guess that's a stop.
$9.99.
It's a quick topic we start with. We got that one over with.
Yeah, we have to update our scoops. Put another one on there. You know what I mean? Scoop, double scoop.
And the second one, where do you want to go with? Might as well go with Okada. That's another quick one. Okada is apparently leaving NJPW end of the month, January 31st, last day in New Japan, or being under contract in New Japan anyway.
That's good news, but I mean, I don't know if it's good news, right? But
I think
he's
it's
been
good
there
news.
for a long time. He's been there for a while, and he's main evented all the Wrestle Kingdoms he could. So I think it's good that he's gonna branch out, do something else. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. It'd be
I
kind of
think
weird if he goes to Impact, right? Because he went there, he got treated like shit, and then he went to New Japan. Now he's a big star. So I don't
yeah,
think that's gonna happen. So he leaves us with a couple options, right?
he could go to Impact because it's different management, but I hope he doesn't because why would you? Um, I
It's
mean,
gonna they're gonna tell the story in all the video packages. Look at how he was, and now look at how he is now.
never hear the end of it, ever.
Yeah,
If they get Okada, you'll never hear the end of it.
no, he was this guy, a dweeb, a loser.
It was a tweet, but
But
he said that
no,
we rebranded to TNA, so came
but
here.
now look at him. He's the rainmaker.
And of course, the Rainmaker goes to TNA, of course.
Yeah,
So, I mean, the only real options are AEW and WWE. I
and
think
yeah.
it's hard. There's no real good option, is there?
I don't know. I mean, I think AEW would be a great option, to be honest.
How many times we said that and someone's gone there and it hasn't been a great option actually for him?
How don't you treat Okada like royalty? Right? That's my question. How don't you do that?
I said the same thing about Malachi Black. I was like, how don't you treat that guy like a fucking star? And they do it. They find ways.
It's Will Ospreay has to be treated very good. But here's the thing about Will Ospreay and Okada. They're not the same. Still, and neither is Jay White, for example, right? I think
I
Okada
mean,
spent so much time in Japan main evented so many things. He's literally there like fucking John Cena type shit, right now. So Roman Reigns, I
um,
guess, is the best. Yeah, Roman Reigns. He's their Roman Reigns, basically. You gotta treat him like royalty. It's like if Roman Reigns fucking came out of WWE and onto like a New Japan AEW level,
yeah, Fantasyland, sure.
which will never happen. But I'm like saying it's the same thing, same comparison.
I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
So how don't you put him in the main event with all these people like Kenny Omega and the Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston? It's perfect. It really
I
is.
Listen, they'll find a way to not do it.
Yeah, probably
They'll always.
will, but still. Now you have to
It's
think when he goes to WWE, it's showbiz. You know what I mean? Showbiz kid. You gotta go to NXT with Shawn Michaels first,
Triple H will not
and
send
then
Okada. I promise you, Triple H is not sending Okada there.
yeah. Because here's the thing: Shinsuke did a lot, right? I mean, Shinsuke in NXT, he was a star. He was a star in NXT from debut to end. He was a star.
Mm-hmm.
They booked him properly. Goes to the main roster. First thing they did, they debuted him improperly, right? He had all these graphics and they sucked, and the new T-shirts and they sucked. And then he won the Rumble eventually, so he's up there with the people. And then drastic go down, you know what I mean? So and now he's climbing back up right now. So somebody like Shinsuke, who was big in Japan, maybe not Okada level, right? But he was big name. He's in Japan, and then he goes to WWE. He's treated like shit. Yeah, Tozawa. Look at what he's doing. He's dancing. You know what I mean? He's dancing.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's just because I'm curious if Triple H is in control the entire time with Okada. I wonder if that goes good. You know,
That's what I'm wondering too. It's a good. It's a, hopefully everything goes well if he goes to WWE. You know, that's all you can hope for. Imagine he
because
goes to WWE. Imagine this, and then Vince McMahon takes back over control. I'm
dude,
just saying that would be such bad luck.
I mean, I feel bad for Triple H because by the time he got to Shinsuke and Tozawa, after Vince got a hold of them, they're basically salvage projects that you really couldn't do anything with. But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, you could try. They're doing a good job with Shinsuke, making him interesting again. Tozawa is
they
on
are.
TV again.
They are doing a good job with Shinsuke. I tell you that. But and Tozawa's he's working his way up there. He got a victory on Raw, but still not the most convincing.
He didn't do that. Um. Anyway, next one here. We have three other
And you
ones
get
to
people like
talk.
Asuka as well. You have to think about Asuka. She's actually done very well for herself.
She's been pretty good. Had won a couple championships. Won a bunch of them actually.
Main events, things like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, who it can go a lot of ways, right? But wherever he goes, he better be treated very good.
I hope so too. Um. All right. We have three other topics we can talk about here. Which one do you want to go for?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see the list. So let's just call out some stuff.
All right. Well, we got three options. It's Jungle Boy, or as you accidentally called him earlier, Bugle
We'll talk
Man.
about Bugle Man. Yo, Bugle Man sounds horrifying. I'm just
Bugle Man.
imagining like you're in the dark and it's like you see a dude and it's just the fucking Bugle Man. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
I thought about two things. I know about the Bugles, the chips, and then I thought about
The
Bugle, the
instrument.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be horrifying.
So scary about a music enthusiast or chip enthusiast. What is so scary about that? That's what I've been trying
I'm
to figure
talking.
out
I'm
all week.
thinking. I'm thinking of in like a horror, like horror based thing, like where you're in the dark and you're like in a basement or some shit. You walk and you're trying to discover some shit, and boom, a bugle man appears. You know what I mean?
He's just very enthusiastic about music.
Nah, worse. It's just the
What could he?
figure himself. You know what I mean? That's kind of what's gonna be kind of weird. Because he's not gonna talk to you. You know what I mean? He's probably just gonna be playing that instrument,
It's like a
and
musical
you
version
walking
of a
up to
mime.
him,
You just
and you're like, "Hello," and he's just playing along. You know what I mean?
then just walk away from it. Wait, what's
And
not right
he's
there?
looking dark as hell, and it's just I'm just saying it'd be kind of crazy.
No, it's not okay.
It is crazy in a fucking basement all alone. It's kind of horrifying.
All of this to say that Jungle Boy is in New Japan now.
Man, Junk Boy is in New Japan as well. Yeah,
All of that just to say that. And good for him. Good for him.
yeah, he's in New Japan. He rips up an AEW contract, which I don't believe for 1 second that he's leaving AEW.
I pray to God it's real. Please keep him over there. Never send him back. I never want to see Jungle Boy again. Thank you.
But it's interesting. I don't know what he's gonna fucking do over there. He looks like Jesus, and that's interesting, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's, I guess this New Japan's strong. I'm not sure.
I know I'm probably the only person, but I've never been a fan of Jungle Boy and the way he looks. I just never appreciated it.
Well, now he looks tougher and more extreme, so that's good.
I guess it's a step in the right direction. In the meantime,
Yeah.
just keep him over there for as long as possible.
He just grow out his whole entire shit, like when he was on break.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, I'm just gonna not do anything about this.
Quit out intentionally, Shit's all out there intentionally. I'm like the the man that like himself with the toasters.
Stop
Oh man.
fucking bringing this up, man. We was already off this. Call it a
Look,
toaster strudel, am I right?
look, man, you cannot bring up the word toaster, shock, or shit today and expect me to not bring it back up again.
Like, how am I supposed to talk about toaster strudels that shock my balls off?
You don't. You can't.
I have to talk about it. Like, it's on my mind.
Well, then I gotta talk about the toaster man.
Toaster Man sounds all horrifying too in that scenario.
These are just weird superheroes, like reject superheroes that you'll never see in your lifetime.
Bugle Man, okay, I can see Bugle Man being a weird superhero. He like farts out his ass and then like, you know what I mean? It's like, and then he like flies into the sky from a
No,
seated position.
why would he do that? I'm thinking he uses this, like he plays notes on his beagle when he flies. Why does it have to be ass based?
It comes out his ass, all right? It has to,
No,
all right? Don't ask me
why
why.
does it
Don't
have to?
ask me why. It has to. So he can fly. Why else? How else would he balance the flying in the bugle plane?
This is a fictional character you're making up, and you're saying that there's no other option. It has to be.
Because I'm just saying, how would it spring him into the sky so he can fly so high? Bars.
How did-
How would it do that?
The music is so powerful, he just starts flying. What do you mean?
No, he's not gonna know. It has to come out the ass, right? From a seated position. A seated position.
The seat of
Yes.
it just has to be. Okay. So
100%, right?
why can't he just have special boots that are only activated when he plays the notes?
Pulls out his ass, he starts fighting people,
No,
you know what I
what?
mean?
Why does it have to
Giving them
be
pink
in there
eye. Give
too?
them pink eye, alright? Boom,
No.
boom, boom, pow, pow.
Why
One
is
to
he
the
storing
eye.
it
Oh
there also?
no, that was in your ass, man. Chill.
Why is he storing it there also?
Because it's for the people and by the people.
For what people and by what people that aren't you?
The ops, man.
The off.
Yeah.
All right, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Comic
know what
books coming soon by
how
Wrassle Graps.
I don't want to hear what your idea of toaster man is. You keep it to yourself.
Alright. Alright.
All right, so next up we got Grayson Waller. He went on a news thing with LA Knight, felt disrespect, and he threatened to knock out a dude for real.
I did see
That
this.
I did too. What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on?
I don't know. I originally thought I like looked at it and then clicked off of it because I didn't care, but I actually did watch it. And he was like, "Oh man, stay the fuck away from me," because the guy was putting up his fist and shit, playing with him. He was like, "Nah, man, you better stay the fuck away from me, or I'm gonna beat your ass for real." And he was like, "You trying to disrespect me, thinking this fake and shit?" And it's gonna beat his ass.
You know, it's fair enough. They start playing John Cena's theme song. Everyone's laughing, and they're like, "Oh, this cameraman thinks he could take you," and he starts laughing and walking up to him. He gets up. He's like, "Don't listen. You walk over here, man. Someone's gonna have to call the police because it won't be at work. I'm punching you for real."
Yeah, it's like It was actually that one thing where the reporter got like beat up or some shit, right? Slapped her, punched her, whatever.
By Vader,
I don't remember who it was, but
I
yeah,
think it
it was
was
like an
Vader.
actual news report, and then some guy got hit or whatever
It
because
might
he
have been.
called it fake. He's like, "Oh, this shit's fake," and he was like, "Is what's fake? Is this feel fake to you? Does this feel fake to you?"
Sounds like Vader.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah. So he was there. Then the LA Knight was there, and he was just kind of watching. He wasn't gonna stop anybody. He was gonna let it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that you have to play the character. You know, it's kind of what it is. You know.
I love how quick the newscasters they change up real fast. Once Grayson Waller got pissed, they're like, so because earlier they're like egging on the guy. They're like, oh yeah, he thinks he can fight you, and then they're like, no, don't
Yeah,
do that. Why are you disrespecting? You get out of here.
yeah, it's true. I don't know what they were talking about before this, but I mean, like, if here's the thing, if they were talking about like some random stuff before this, so, like where it didn't relate to the character or the show or whatever, like if he was in full kayfabe, this makes sense. But if not, then kind of weird to go,
Actually,
go
you're right.
like
I
that.
do want to see the full clip because I feel like there's a lot of context that we missed.
Yeah, you can't like switch up like that if you're not already there. That's kind of how I feel.
Mhm.
If you're gonna go full not kayfabe and not like, oh, you're yourself in this basically. You're not Grayson Waller, then that makes sense. But if you're Grayson Waller LA Knight, then sure, you have to play the role
No, I
because
don't
you're an
think he was
actual
playing a
fighter.
role.
You're an actual fighter.
This felt serious. I don't think that there was any roles being played.
Better not have been. I would
I
have to
think,
do something about this.
man. Anyway, um, man, this is a case
Oh,
for
Bugle man,
Bugle
you're
Man, yeah,
right. Yeah,
Bugle Man. But
go
he's
take
act,
care of this
but
from a
he's
seat position.
for some reason mandatory ass-based offense
Yeah, get yourself some pink eye.
by this man for that man.
Yeah, that's the slogan.
There you go.
By the people for the people.
Uh, moving on from that one as fast as possible. Seth Rollins, by the way, we're gonna talk about him now.
Sick.
WrestleMania match with him and Punk, unfortunately in jeopardy now that Seth Rollins is injured. Um, what was it? It was a tear of some sorts. ACL was it, or something like that?
MCL, I think.
MCL. So that's unfortunate.
Major cardiastic legs. Legs.
I noticed you trying to work the word ass in there again.
Cardiastic. It's probably something to do with cardio or the heart. Probably the heart, to be honest.
This really hasn't been your night.
Look, I'm trying to think of smart words to say.
You don't have to, man. If you can't think of it, you just say it.
Look, I'm trying to figure it out. It's probably very serious though. So, MCL. A tear? Is it?
It's some kind of like injury. I don't know. It sounded serious though. Talk to
Yeah.
some people, they're saying he's missing Mania for sure. Talk to other people, they're saying there's a chance he'll be back. No one
But we
really
don't
knows
hook
right now.
anybody. We're on our own.
Are on our own,
Do
not
it
by
yourself, as they
choice,
call us. DIY.
not by choice. Um,
By
we'll say
force.
that. Yeah.
Well, basically. But not really.
So yeah, potentially it's already in jeopardy, that match, which is a shame.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, I was looking forward to it, to be honest. I don't know who CM Punk would fight now. Because he has to be on the main event. He has to.
Well, I mean, you could always do that. I guess you can give Drew or Priest can win the title. Drew or
Yeah.
Priest, one of those two.
Hoping that Seth Rollins actually does make it before WrestleMania.
Me too. I mean, if he has to
Here's the
vacate the
thing, though.
title,
Here's the thing. How would the build go, though? That's the thing.
that is a good question. I mean, with CM Punk, it's you can have them just talking to each other. You can have it built up like that. You don't have to have them wrestle
Yeah. True. True.
because
I guess
that's
they can
really what
talk
it
from
is.
home as well. They can do like Seth Rollins from home. Yeah, he's like talking shit about Seth, and Seth's like, I can come over there right now and kick your ass, CM Punk.
Yeah.
And they're
I
two
mean,
separate places in the world.
or every time someone asks Rollins about Punk in interviews, he starts doing like he did with Survivor Series, just starts screaming and cursing uncontrollably.
Yeah, it's true. He pulled a Matt Riddle thing on him.
Oh no, never the Matt Riddle thing.
Yeah. Well,
I
either
remember
way, I
that.
hope he gets better soon. Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that Seth Rollins Matt Riddle promo might be the best thing that Matt Riddle's ever done on that company on the main roster, probably.
Maybe, actually. Maybe it's the most memorable thing. Maybe.
Never forget that.
Well, him and Randy Orton is okay.
Nowhere near as good as Seth Rollins telling him, "No wonder your wife and kids kicked your ass out of the house or something."
Yeah, that's
Something
what he
along
said.
those lines. And
Yeah.
he goes, "What did you say, bro?" Yeah, he goes, "Yeah."
I'll come over there and kiss your ass, bro. What the
He
fuck
says,
did you say to me?
"This isn't a game, bro. It's not a nothing game, bro." But yeah, that was good. I like that.
Yeah. Now he's in New Japan, I think, too.
Is he? Is Matt Riddle in New Japan now?
He might be, yeah.
Oh,
That's not
I mean,
confirmation. I'm just saying. I think I've heard something about that.
honestly, I could see him going to TNA with
He's going
Ziggler and
everywhere. He was in
Punk.
MLW already.
Really,
So, yeah, with Jacob Fatu.
I think I heard that match was happening. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
for
happened
sure.
already.
All right, well,
It was a good match from what I've seen. But either way, so Seth Rollins might miss WrestleMania. Hopefully he doesn't. Either way, the build might be fucked. But
a
who
lot of
would take
things.
his place in this situation? Drew McIntyre seems like a plausible candidate.
He does. Damian Priest could do it. I mean, if you really had to.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Damian Priest, but here's the thing: who is main event worthy? I mean, because you have CM Punk there; he's a huge guy. And it was going to be Seth Rollins, who is also similar stature of CM Punk.
Well, I mean, you put anybody. Well, actually, here's what I would do.
You
If
can't put
Rollins,
anybody in the main event of WrestleMania.
if Rollins is really injured, what I would do is this. Not only do you earn the main event of WrestleMania nights 1, 2, whatever, you become the new champion. Make it
You
for the title.
become WrestleMania.
Like you go and you are the champion. The Rumble is for the title and the main event of WrestleMania. And you're gonna have Punk win, and then they have his challenger be determined some other way.
Yeah, I guess so. You could do that. You can do that.
If
Did
you,
they already run Punk and Drew? That's my question.
no, they didn't.
Okay, I thought I heard about that, but I guess not.
No, I don't think so. Maybe
I
no,
was about to
because
say that could have been horrible luck.
no, I don't think they did.
All right then, so that could work.
It's
The other
awkwardly
thing
lumped.
we were talking about, Roman Reigns just takes the title.
Yeah, no, you don't do that. Just awkwardly lump CM Punk into that thing with Rock and Roman and Cody.
Yeah.
That's the other thing
Now,
too.
if,
They confirmed this
mhm.
week. Roman's not working Elimination Chamber, so if Rock is wrestling, it's Mania.
We've already talked about this.
Did we? Was that last week?
Yeah.
Well, I guess where I saw this week though, something about how it's definitely gonna be Cody or Rock or Triple Threat.
Cody Rock. It better not be a triple threat. I'll say that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
This is the worst time they could have brought back Rock when Roman's refusing to work Elimination Chamber.
Kinda. I mean, it's kind of, look, I wish it happened last year, but it didn't happen.
Well, yeah, yeah, I got that. I can see that too. Um,
So, I mean, Cody
that might
Rhodes and then the whole
uh,
thing, that was horrible. That was bad.
that might be a surprise news story that I forgot about that we can talk about.
Scoop. Scoop.
I wouldn't even say scoop thing I read on Twitter.
Oh. We read all
Support
these on Twitter, Chris. This is all from other people.
Well, from Dave Meltzer. He was
From Dave
interviewed by
Meltzer.
Netflix. Yeah, it was something he said earlier this week. Was interviewed by Netflix for a Vince McMahon related thing, so we could begin that Vince McMahon docu series from Netflix.
Boo.
No, with no Vince involvement though, so it can't just be like an honest thing.
Boo. Oh, okay, that's okay. That's all right.
Interesting. I see that. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I need to
Dark
know
Side of the Ring
everything.
is coming back.
Oh yeah, it is. I forgot about that too. Yeah, they announced some of the episodes already.
What is it?
The only one I can remember is Kurt Angle. They're doing one on Kurt Angle.
Oh, Kurt Angle. What great timing.
Yeah, they're doing one
Everyone's
on
seen
Kurt
his
Angle.
face.
Yeah, no, I love that
Even
meme.
if you
It's
don't know who
fantastic.
he is. They're like, who is this guy? And everyone's like, it's Kurt Angle.
A lot of people don't know who Kurt Angle is for some reason.
Yeah, they're like, who is this motherfucker? I haven't seen him everywhere. And then it's like, oh, it's Kurt Angle. And he was like, who's Kurt Angle?
And it hurts.
They should have heard the
Um,
song. Call me Kurt Angle.
Man, never listen to that song. Don't do that.
It's a good song.
It's an
Call me
okay
Kurt
song.
Angle. Call me Kurt Angle.
Don't call me Kurt Angle. Never call
What
me
do you
Kurt Angle.
mean? Yeah, I would love to be called Kurt Angle. except for the part with the spaghetti and the whatnot. That was bad.
All right. So the
Don't chop
topics
your
they
spaghetti with a fucking fork. You fucking asshole. Not a fork, what's the thing called? A scissor. Don't do that.
history. All right. Anyway, so I looked up a list here for season 5. They
Scissor.
confirmed
Yeah.
British Beefcake's getting an episode. Harley Race, Buff Bagwell, Kurt Angle. They're going to talk about his time with his addiction struggles. Chris Adams, The Sandman, and the event called Black Saturday when Vince purchased Georgia Championship Wrestling in '84 to secure the TBS time slot.
See, there's an Invincible Man thing in there too.
You squeeze one in every once in a while. It works out.
Yeah.
And I
Exactly.
guess wrestling moment of the week. Um,
Are we
this
really
is kind
doing
of
this?
hard. I'm making it happen. I'm pushing. I have to
We should
push.
discuss this before, but here we are. I'm bringing it on the spot. I had some wings earlier. That's probably why.
I just thought because you told me you weren't gonna do the wrestling moment of the week. You told me you
I'm
weren't
not
gonna.
doing it. That's on you. That's what I said. Because it's, I don't want to come up with something every week. We already have all our segments played.
I'm finding a way. And for me, it's something our truth laid again. It's gonna be
I'm
him.
surprised we got what we got going on.
You and me both. It's our
Yeah.
truth giving Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio their cuts before the match started.
Oh, okay. All right.
And if
Cool.
that's not good enough for you guys, Pete Dunne getting his name back. There you go. That could be
There
it.
you go. That's a good one. There you go. That's good. That's good. It happened on the show.
It did. It
It's
can
literally
count.
fits the description for the thing. Yeah.
Again, if you have any good names for wrestling moment of the week, like any good segment names, let us know down below. We'll credit you. You give us an idea.
And here's where we come up with our wrestling moment of the week name. What is it going to be called? Wrestling scoops of the week?
No, we're not doing it here. It'll just be awkward silence for another hour.
I don't know, man. Maybe something ice cream related, like
I'm not calling
Bugle
it the cream.
News.
I'm
Bugle
not
News.
calling. I'm not calling it the creamiest scoop. Okay, we're not doing that.
Report? Report. Something to do with report. Okay, report's good. Report's a good base. Report's a good
Mm-hmm.
base, right? Where it can be the first word or the second word, right?
Well, it has to be this week's followed by segment name.
Sure. Report
So,
Wednesday.
fuck, we do this on Saturday. Why? That's like a random. Why Wednesday specific?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. The only thing was Wednesday.
Report Wednesday. We're gonna give us an idea so we don't have to go report Wednesday, please.
Yeah, please do that. I'm
I thought
fucking
you were gonna
losing my
go.
mind over here.
You're opening people's mail and you're fucking. You wanna, what's going on over here? Well, we'll talk about it later, man. We'll talk about it.
Nah. It's alright.
So
Fine.
anyway, that's it for
We'll go with
episode.
Report Wednesday for now.
Never going with it.
Never is a
That
strong word. It's like something Justin Bieber said back in the day.
he did say never.
I will never
Uh,
say never. I will
someone,
fight. Yeah.
someone should have said never to that man's career. Um,
Probably not. Well, how did he get so famous?
I've asked my question that my
Like he
entire
got
life.
songs when he was a kid and shit. Like what the fuck?
That 12-year-old
He
started
starred
singing.
in like Nickelodeon shows.
I don't know, man. The 12-year-old started singing, and everyone's like, "Man, he's pretty good." That's all.
He's not. He wasn't even that good. Like his voice was
That's
not
what I
even
was
that
saying.
good. He wasn't even that good. I don't understand. Maybe it was catchy, right? Like baby, that was okay. That was alright. It was catchy.
No, I just heard the song starting, and I just wanted to turn off the radio.
And then he
Like
got ludicrous with that shit. And he was like, I don't want fun. I'm my first love. Anybody, it was
Ludacris
okay.
had something better going on. Like,
I don't know. Ludacris was there. It was like a.
was he
I don't even
not
know
doing
why he was
Fast and
Ludacris. Why
Furious?
Ludacris of all people?
I don't know. It's probably the only person he can afford, and the only person at the time.
I mean, at the time, Ludacris was kind of alright. So
Right. Anyway,
you
that's it
you
for
see
this.
him in those shift commercials.
Yeah.
It's like we got
Chico
Ludacris
Ludacris.
over here. And it's like, ah, blah, 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 you know.
And he goes, "Do you call Ludacris?" And they're like, "No." He said the word Ludacris. And he's like, "You don't tell me what's Ludacris. I do what's Ludacris." And he looks inside and he goes, "Yeah, it's pretty ludicrous. You're correct."
Yeah.
And on
He did
that
a
note,
whole rap, I think, with the peanut butter in his mouth.
was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
I was going to end the episode, but now we got to talk about this. That was him?
Yeah, with the peanut butter in his mouth.
Wow. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, ludicrous.
That's this week's Wrassle lesson. Another new segment right there.
It's not good.
Anyway, that's it for episode 3 of Wrassle Recap. Hopefully you guys will join us next week, but in the meantime, please
For another Report Wednesday.
No Report Wednesdays. It's not even Wednesday. Fuck, it's
That's what they
Saturday.
don't have to know
Report
that. They don't
Saturday.
have to know about it. They don't have
But
to
I'll
know.
know it. I'll know it.
No one
And
has to know. It can be
I know.
Report Wednesday. It
I
could be
have
it.
to know.
Why do you
I
have to
have
know? You don't have to know. You can pretend like it's not a thing.
Want
You
me to
can
sit here and
pretend like
pretend it's
you
Wednesday? I can't.
just cover your ears, you know?
No, I can't. I made up the segment. If I made up the segment, I get to pick the name of it.
Well, you pick the name, right? I'll just be here shouting things out. Okay.
Sitting over here Report
Blank.
Wednesday on a Saturday.
You know, look, it's not it's a Wednesday, Chris. What are you talking about?
Man, gaslight me. That's Saturday. What do you mean?
I don't know what the guy's talking about. It's Wednesday.
That's it for Wrestle Recap this week.
Say the plugs, Chris.
Remember to like,
We'll see how
comment,
you do.
subscribe on this one. If you're not, please go follow us on all the podcasting platforms, as well as all the social media platforms, and we'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.